All right. And then you know what's crazy is it is Mercury retrograde. So this could also be affecting and causing that hermit energy. Because this is a time of very challenging communication for some. Okay. All right. Because Mercury is more of a kind of a non-moving energy. It has people stuck sometime. And then Aquarius, you're ran by Uranus. So you're more of a rebel. You're unexpected. You're spontaneous. And so this could make you kind of feel claustrophobic. All right. It may just not be the energy that you're used to. Let's see what's behind this Hermit, Two of Wands. All right. Focus. After reflecting, after being able to release this, we take action. This is, I know what I want now. After sitting for a while, maybe you will get some type of communication because it is telling you to communicate. It doesn't have to be anything heavy. It doesn't have to be super emotional. It can be very light and friendly. But socializing is key, not putting yourself in a box. Because when you put yourself in a box, all you have is those thoughts that we saw with the Nine of Swords. That's all we have. Don't torture yourself like that, okay? In the month of March. So our middle energy that we are dealing with, where we are, look at that, Six of Wands. Whether you know it or not, March works for you. So I honestly feel like this matches where your universe, where the universe wants you to be versus where you are. It matches. If you have this type of successful energy, very proud of things, that means you accomplished something. But this also means keep going. Yeah, you've succeeded in something, but just keep pushing. Keep moving forward. There's more success here. You win. And that should make you, be open and risky and, what can I do next? And this is romance. Okay. All right. So our striving goal, look at that, King of Pentacles. Some of you, it is an earth sign. Okay. And if it's not an earth sign, this has to do with commitment, establishment, marriage. And this doesn't have to be specifically an earth sign, but I do see earth, fire, Virgo energy. But the thing that this person represents, or the King of Pentacles represents, a person who knows exactly what they want. They don't want to run around and date. They want to be married. They want to be settled. They want to be, commitment is where they're most comfortable. So that's your striving goal. All right. So the obstacle, Ten of Wands, maybe it's what it takes to get there. Everything is not going to be easy in love. It's just, and it could be your past that's affecting you, but we'll look into the past. But it's a lot of responsibility, looks like. It's a lot of work. Especially if you're cleaning up and still trying to release things from the past. It's a lot of work to get over that, to 100% remove that so you can get into this energy, or so this soulmate or whatever connection this may be can enter your energy. And if you're single, it comes from socializing. Okay, and being open to socializing. I feel as though we're distracted. You can be distracted by things other than love, work, kids, family matters, personal issues, having too much to deal with right now to where you can't really pay attention or focus on that. Because how I see it is this person really can't see anything else except what their energy is taking up. Okay, so let's see the thoughts that center around Aquarius. Oh, what did I say? I said that. Friendship turn relationship. I said maybe this is going to be a friend. Okay, but what also pops up is somebody needs more honesty. And that doesn't even mean somebody's lying. It could mean, why are we distant? Why are we not communicating? How do you feel? I don't see any cups right now. How do you feel? We're having some personality issues. Personality clash doesn't mean you guys won't get along, but it means you have to learn each other. This is the person who likes to learn. This is why they're the explorer. They're the discoverer. Tell me about yourself and tell me why you are the way you are so I can see your side. And look how I felt. Friendship turn relationship. And if falls on all three of these cards. So I'll remember that when I see it. You're destined to succeed with whatever you're going through, even if you're having a rough time. And it may not just be a rough time. You just have so many different responsibilities coming at all angles. And it's like, now I have to incorporate love into this too. I don't have space for it. And so if you don't have space now, this is where you have that friendship. Okay. All right. All right, let's keep going. And it did come out, friendship turn relationship. This is something that is to be taken lightly at this time, because somebody they have to make room for you. And what people don't understand is a lot of people have lives before they meet somebody. And it could have been unexpected. This person come unexpectedly. We are dealing with Aquarius energy here. All right, so let's look at the past. Yep, we're still holding on. What do we need to release, guys? What do we need to release? Some of you having financial difficulties, or you're more focused on your financial stability right now, or things that are going on in, your earthly matters. Your practical life is very important to you right now. You're trying to build something, because wands have to do with building. And right now you're very successful with what you're doing. And I feel like some of you feel like, if I let somebody else in, it's going to distract me from my goals, from my success. I'm busy right now. This person comes in and I may lose everything. And it's saying, watch your thoughts. Watch your thoughts when it comes to that. Okay, so the root of this is, look at that, the Emperor. Stability. You guys have a lot of stability cards. These are two very committable energies. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles. We have Aries. We have Earth. We have everything but water. We're lacking water. You can hold the water, Aquarius. You are the water bearers. And that's why a lot of people think you're a water sign. You're like, no, I'm not the water. I'm what holds the water. And that's why I can be detached. I can have emotions in my energy, but I'm just holding it. I'm not attached to the water, but it may be attached to me. Okay? So you have to explain to people that I'm not the water itself. I'm what holds it. So you could be a good nurturer. You could be a good care person, but you're still distant sometimes when it comes to emotions. But for some of you, something stable will come into your life or is present now, but it just doesn't look like it. It looks like this. But then inside it's this or it's that. Either one, it's the same thing. This person is a little bit more comfortable though. This person's a little more uptight. Okay. All right. So in the near future, watch your thoughts. We're running into the devil here. So some of you, it may be a Capricorn, but I feel like we need to watch where we're going. This is another sense of control, because I see it mirroring the Four of Pentacles. Okay. It's kind of just like a story. We have to watch what we're doing. The Emperor likes control. Okay. They like to be able to control things. They like power. This is a control to protect yourself, to make sure nothing gets out of arm's reach. This is a type of control to where you want things to go in your favor. This could also be a block of somebody else. If you're successful right now, if everything is going right for you, you will be tested with something else coming in your energy. So I feel like where we're needing to be is with this person, with that person. But what comes in is a distraction. Don't let that distraction knock you off course. Okay? I feel like something comes in here. Can you tell me about this devil? It's a little temptation there. So if everything's going right for you, make sure you don't run into something that tries to give you the easy way out. If you've been working hard towards it, then just watch out for loopholes and people like that. Can you give me something? What is this devil? Okay. Strong sexual chemistry. But look at this person. I have many secrets. Yep. Our goal versus what we're going to, be careful. Okay? We may be going in the direction of the temptation. It's just a test. Everybody's going through these tests. That's what it is. but you will be very sexually attracted to this person. But you may just want pleasure right now. And that could be the material part of a connection. Just kind of the lust. Because we have strong sexual chemistry and it's connected to over here. So it's just like lust. But it comes knocking at your door pretty soon. All right. I'm going to leave this one up here. Leave this one down here because it's connected to that devil. That could even be a karmic returning or another one coming up to see. It tests your shadow self, but it's to see have you or will you let go of, maybe it's an ex you haven't released fully from the past here. Powerful person. They come back up. This person has secrets. They haven't told you something. If they're new, they come with secrets. But you feel an automatic attraction to them. And this, to me, it sounds like a karmic. Karmic are people you're going to be. It's something that's going to draw you into them. And it's meant to be like that. The universe, you know, they come in to see, have you learned what you need to learn? Have you released what you need to? Some of you, you just may be focused on the sexual aspects of a person too. And you may encounter that or get to encounter that. So, if we keep going at this pace, we get the 8 of Wands. That's something moving very fast. Something moving very, very fast. And the devil doesn't even have to be anything bad, really. But when I see I have secrets in the shadows, that is something to be cautious of. This is somebody who could potentially be wearing a mask. And this is Mercury, so this is when people arise, you know, from the past. But things begin to move quickly. So don't lose control. This is about having a level of self-control as well. So how to get over the obstacle is the Knight of Cups. That's the first cup I've seen. That's the romance that we haven't been shown. This is lust. This is feelings though. But if we are to change direction, because it's saying how to get over this obstacle. It could be a water sign that you're coming into, but it's more of somebody's trying to be romantic with you or trying to, an invitation of some sort. But if we are to change direction completely, justice. We have a karmic and we have romance. A romantic, like a real romantic relationship. But I feel like right now it's physical attraction. That's one story, but for another, some of you, you come into this person, you turn them down. If this is somebody from the past or somebody who reminds you of a toxic ex, you turn this person down. Justice, karma, fairness, lesson learned. It's saying go towards love or romance and not lust. But the only way that you could, you know, successfully get through this is by socializing. Because when this person starts talking, you being Aquarius, you'll have that power of discernment to know what this person is about. Because this King of Pentacles is a friendship term relationship. This one you have a strong sexual attraction to, you know. And the King of Pentacles sometimes is not the most fun. You know, they're not the most fun. They're not the most exciting. They're not the most daring. But they, you know, when it comes to long-term love, they'll open up eventually and they'll come that, you know, more spontaneous. But that's up to you. All right, my Aquarius. See you later.